Welcome, friends, it is I, Hi-Rez LostScarf, and it's time for the new goddess, and there she is, Medusa. Not really a goddess, but, we'll just say she is. I'm totally gonna say she is, so she doesn't kill me, but there you go, right there. Little known fact, she is a master sculptress. She likes to hide her statues among her victims, and people can't tell the difference, which amuses her. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna talk about the new goddess, of course. We're gonna talk about the new skins, voice packs, balance changes, and that should be everything, so let's get going. Alright, here's Medusa. Bam! Arrows one, grabs the other, and face. You get to see her face too. You know what? She's not that much of a butterface. I'd date that. She's not like Melina, which is a bit scarier, way more butterface than Medusa. Probably would still date that. Let's see over here. This is nice. You get to see how many have been sold, and how it's going to go for the prize pool. And then over here, Valhalla Thor, I think it's called. And then, really? Fiery Vulcan. I got no idea. I'm going to look at those names in a second. Did they show them right here? Okay, Warforged and Wrath of Valhalla. There you go. There you go right there. And just talking about chess exclusive, at least right now, it is the Kangasero Vamana. She's ugly as balls. Is chess exclusive. Also, this Kitty Ward, which I'll show at some point. Then, of course, you got your Easter Bunny right there, and then still you got the Luchador still in there as a chess exclusive. So there's all that. Let's talk about the UI really quick before we look at the skins and voice pack. And see, Wisdom, still crap. League, still crap. Social, better. So this is better. Well, this is the same, but over here you got the place where you can go, oh, I want to join this clan, I want to join that clan. There you go, right there. Am I on here? Let me see here. Loose Reds. The answer is, yeah, there we are. 86 members, 30 is the max. Go for being grandfathered in. Home, there we can look at that. We have 11 wins so far since the patch. Roster, now here's the one thing. Here's my one complaint. You can go by name, by level, by honor, by rank. You can't go by status. So you have to, like, go around to find where the hell are people. Like, look, let's just do name, right? So you have to go through this thing to find who's online. The old one was, you always knew when people were online. It's a bit annoying, a bit dumb. Not happy with that at all. And I have members from the US and, NA and EU and AU. So I have people from everywhere. So everyone's logged on at different times in my clan. If you want in, let me know. Well, you can also just, what's cool over here is you can also apply. So that's cool. That's cool. Oh, wait, I have it set to invite only, don't I? So I can set that to allows applications. So that's a thing you can do. I don't know what this is about, and I should change my status at some point. We'll do that in a minute. But not on the video. So there's all that. God changes. Not God changes, but God UI. Nice change here. Way bigger. So you can see, well, basically it doesn't use up only a little bit of space, uses up more space, which is a good usage of space, so that's good there. I like that change, but when you click on someone, bam, it goes back to like that. So it's not bad right there, pretty good there. Looking at profile over here. Nothing changed in the profile. And I am having an up and down kind of week going on here. So there you go with that. And now let's take a look at those skins and voice packs. Alright, let's take a look at Vamana first with the Kangasero? Kangasero? Kangasero. I'm gonna go with that. So it is like a, I think it's a Portuguese pirate thing. It looks kind of cool, but he's also just ugly as freaking sin. I don't know. He is an ugly bastard. Like, I remember they tease, like, look at this portrait. Who do you think it is? It's Vamana. That was easy. But it's just, yeah, voice pack.
No.
Yeah, no.
Completed. Out of mana. Ultimate is down. Luck is always with us. Returning right lane.
So it's Alquang trying to do a more Latin American voice.
I'll attack the Gold Fury. Enemies incoming right.
Kind of pulls it off. Some of them sound like it's Alquang, but sometimes it doesn't, so it's not bad. Not bad at all. Let's take a look at the tier 2s. So, Vulcan. Right here. This one's pretty good. That's a pretty good looking skin right there. That's a pretty good tier 2. Looks very nice. So it's like an extra recolor, like a little bit better. It reminds me a lot of the HOTS one. Like when if you play HOTS, when you get like the level 10 with your heroes, they have more detail to them. It looks like a lot like that idea going on there. So that's pretty good. Looks really nice. Then you got Thor. Where's Thor at? Starts with a T. So there he is. Thor for more. Valhalla. There we go. Wrath of Valhalla Thor. Looks really nice. Like, it's just Look at that. He's got lightning going right through him. He's got this big-ass hammer. Got a nice helmet there. Looks really good compared to, like, regular Thor, which is a nice-looking one, but just look at that. Now, this is just ready to just beat some ass. That's what that is. Looks pretty good right there. Double-checking. Who am I missing here? Oh, there it is. Liberty Athena here. She has a voice pack as well. And it's just, she has a freaking musket. That's great. And then we got a shield here. Liberty, word, other word. I cannot pronounce French, and I probably shouldn't try. She's in a toga. And his voice pack.
No. Enemies have returned middle.
Why does everyone start with no?
Return to base.
I feel like the voice actress for Athena just likes doing accents.
Oui. Enemies incoming.
Oui. Yes, she does.
Retreat middle lane. Attack middle lane. Enemies have returned right. Falling back.
Oh, damn.
Au revoir. I'll attack.
So there you go with that, and, it's an interesting skin. What? She has some pretty cool looking powers when she does them. Like, there's a lot of nice effects on what she does, so it's pretty nice. Go take a look at Medusa now. Medusa, baby. There's her alternate portrait. Take a look at the reskin. Looks pretty good. Nice. Both look really good. I like the way both of them look. That's good. Let's check voice pack.
Be careful left. You're welcome. No problem. I'm returning middle lane. Retreat right lane. Be careful middle. Going into the jungle. Help left lane. Enemy missing right. Ultimate is ready. Defend right lane. I'll attack right lane. The gold Excellent fury. Game.
That's a pretty good that's a pretty good voice. That is a pretty good voice. I don't know why I said could, but that's a pretty good voice right there. I like it a lot. Just sounds right to me.
Help middle lane. Retreat.
This just sounds good. So there we go. That's all that. So now it's time to take a look at, I think there's only to look at his god changes. So let's look at that. So there are some slight changes to 5 gods this week. And that is, first one, Artemis. Her boar now, it has a 40-degree cone that she can aim with. So she can focus fire her boar at the start. So she can look at someone, aim it, and then it'll go for specifically that person. Instead of it being that it goes to whatever thing. So that'll be nice there. The only thing, though, is when you're running away and using boar, it won't just go behind her and just hit the first god or whatever. She has to aim it at them, is my understanding. Unless it's okay if there's no god in front of her, then it'll go behind her. I don't really know. I'll have to test that out. But my understanding is it won't be as simple to use her boar anymore. Oh, you gotta change the ricochet. That is, there's no more startup time on it. The second you cast it, you can shoot it, so nice there. Kumbhakarna has a shorter time on when his dash goes off, like a shorter startup time on his dash so he can do it sooner, so he misses less. That's really the idea. There's my understanding. So there you go with that. He's gonna miss less. That's not bad. He needs little things here and there to make him better for sure. Now, I don't fully understand this because I haven't seen it in game yet, but apparently Thor has some sort of timer to tell him how much time he has left before his ult will just end. So that'll be good, because sometimes you're looking around looking for your shot and then maybe it'll end too soon. So it's nice to know how much time you got. And lastly, they did a graphical change to Xbalanque's dash, is my understanding. Like, it jumps, like, in a different way so that you don't think you can jump over obstacles. You know he's jumping, but he's not, so he can do a shot, but he's not jumping so he can go over something. That's what's going on there, is my understanding. And that's all the god changes. So it's mostly QOL, except for maybe Hou-Yi and Artemis. Like, that should be interesting improvements there. And Kumba, yeah, it's an improvement. So now let's look at Medusa. Well, look at that. God roster UI got changed. That's pretty nice there. A lot bigger. That's nice. God damn, these head is huge. What the hell? Wow. I'll look at her portrait really quick. Let me see this. Oh, I have to lock in? Forget that. Go over here. Boop.
Medusa.
Like, Nee's head looked really huge right there, didn't it? Wow. Wow. It's good to have it like this size now, because then you can just get more gods in there, because the roster's just getting bigger, obviously. So, it's a nice touch there doing that. So here we are, we're Medusa. And let's get going.
Did the gods think I would just sit idle and suffer? No. I will have my revenge!
Minions have spawned.
By this point, we'd have, like, what? This? Yeah. Around level 5. Maybe a little bit after level 5. Okay, so. Passive. Sidewinder. The way this works is you get no debuff to movement except for when you're moving backwards. That's it. That's it. If you didn't notice, when you're strafing, you're a little bit slower. So the advantage of this is really good juking and the ability to just get to somewhere really quickly while doing this, for the most part. That's really what it is. Being able to move sideways and go forward and not have a penalty to it is pretty useful. Also, just moving backwards with less penalty is pretty good as well. That's going to make you a really good juker. And very hard to tie down in a way when it comes to just at least basic attacks and certain skills. Lower level people will probably not appreciate as much. Higher level players will definitely like it. And we'll see some pretty good dodging out of Medusa players for sure. And she looks like she's like a tongue moving like this, doesn't she? It's kind of weird, wiggly. Okay, let's see here. First up is Viper Shot. Now, the way this works is it is a poison shot. Her next 3 shots will do poison damage. As you can see right there, this ability can crit. She gets 100 attack speed increase, so she can shoot these in succession, so she can hit the same target 3 times. 1, 2, 3, like so. The idea behind that 100 is just so she can hit the same spot. And according to Drybear and Bart, it goes over cap. I've tried to see it, but it doesn't really feel it, so I'm not really sure about that. But apparently it does go over cap, so you can build a certain amount and then just go over cap. There you go. Now, our next ability is called Acid Spray. It's best to show this on minions, because this is probably going to be your main wave clear. Like, your 1's your main way of killing people, your 2's probably a main way to kill waves. And you'll see why in a second. Just once this wave goes down, just go ahead and shoot this wave. Next wave comes up, I'll show you. But I'll show you a third one right now. Lacerate. The way this one works is you dash forward, and the first guy you hit, you stop it, you hit them, they take damage, and you reduce their healing by 10 to 50%. So that's going to be pretty good against like Hercules and Hell and, well, all the healers pretty much should be useful. But against Hercules, it should be a murder against him. So here it is. You dash through. You don't hurt the minions. You just dash through and hit the god. Now, our 2 is Acid Spray, and as you can see right here, it's like Hell's 1. It stops at the first target it hits, but instead of just exploding that spot, it goes out into a cone. So you could use it aggressively against a team. You just hit someone to get a good shot, but it's not going to be easy to do. But it'll be pretty nice damage, at least against waves. So your question you ask yourself is, do you want to be building for waves at the start or against enemy gods? Do you want kills or waves? That's really the question there. Lacerate I see is going to be useful for later on, because what Lacerate does is it lets you catch up to an enemy, hit them, and if they're staring at you, this is one thing, if it forced them to stare at you, that would be nuts, because of her ultimate. And this is the same ultimate a lot of people use for Medusa. I'm surprised no one's really gotten any variety into doing it. It's always use your stare as your ultimate. You never use it as a regular thing, it's always your ultimate. And it's Petrify. This is a cone in front of her. If you're used to Cassiopeia in League of Legends, it's pretty similar. Cassiopeia in League of Legends, it's fatter and shorter, while this one is thinner and longer. And the way this works is 2 seconds stun if they're staring at you when you do their ultimate. And if they're not staring at you, they take 50% movement speed slow for 3 seconds. And they take all this damage up to 700. 700 is pretty good. That's a lot of damage right there. People are like, damn. Honor still has the strongest ultimate, but you have to land all 8 shots, which is 1160 damage, I think, or it's 1280. I can't remember right now, but Honor does a lot of damage. But you just got to land all 8 shots. So here we go, showing what you would do to Ra. Just run in there, bam, hit him with the stun, then do the 1. Oh, he ulted at the same time, so I don't get the Petrify. And I didn't cast the 1, my bad. That's really what you would do against not Ra, because it was dang CC immune ult. You would dash in there, maybe I stun him, or you could stun him first, dash in there, beat him up, use your 1 to just shred him down with the poison. A lot of different things you could do. Like, what's optimal, we'll see when it comes up, but yeah, against Ra and his heal, you just go in there, prevent him from healing off of his circle, and then just beat the bloody hell out of him. That's pretty much what you'll do. Just look at that poison shred him, though. He's gone. He is just gone. Damn. Poison's pretty good. It's not bad at all. They did nerf it from PTS, and PTS, you could do 1,000 damage with this, so thankfully that's gone. It's still going to be pretty good, but not as ridiculous as it was in PTS. And that's everything. Medusa is going to be a very interesting character in the ADC role. She feels very assassin-y because of the way her things work, so she's an assassin hunter. But she still has a clear with her too, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens. She clears a lane, murders people, or does she just focus on murdering? What's going to happen? I don't know, but she has a very interesting kit, and we'll see how we go with her. We may see a game this week. We'll most likely definitely see both games next week, if not the end of this week. We'll see Conquest and Arena, and yeah, we'll see what I do with her in the future. But for now, that right there is the... Because there's one more thing to show. Statues. If I can get it right. Okay, here we go. Bonk! Come on, Rat, do your ult. Oh, you're a jerk, you know that? There we go, do the 1. And now he's a statue. There it is! There we go. There. You can shoot it down. Oh god, there's another rock! Well, kill him. Yep, kill the statue. There. Now walk away. Okay, that's it. See you later, everybody.